time to react to the All-Stars. The thumbnail's right here, and I've been trying not to look at it because I'm trying to be surprised. So I'm gonna look this way and guess what's the All-Stars? LeBron, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Luka. I can't think of the other person. The East, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Trae Young. Maybe not Joel. Oh, the other person on the West, probably Kawhi. Right. Ben Simmons. Maybe not. This is just the starters. The reserves are fine. Ben Simmons, the reserves, definitely. Westbrook might slip in there. All right, whatever. We're going to start with the West. I can't even look at the screen. I know it's going to be an ad.
Of course, we're getting set for All-Star Weekend in the Windy City. Rising Stars on Friday, on Saturday, all the...
I cannot wait to go to Chicago.
I cannot. You know, it's my second favorite city.
Yeah, behind Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay.
Shout out to Chicago Cut, my boy Dave Flom.
And the All-Star game.
Get them steaks ready for Chuck and the guys.
TNT. Hey, what do you say we get to the Western Conference starters?
Right,
the captain, LeBron James. 7th time he's been the leading overall vote getter. 25 points a night, 8 rebounds, 11 assists is number 1 in the league. He's had 9 triple-doubles, which is second to Luka Doncic. All-Star Game MVP in 06 and 08 and 2018. He's got a teammate along the front lines. Anthony Davis, his 7th straight All-Star appearance, 27 points a game, 9 rebounds, 11 games of at least 30 points. It's the first time the Lakers have had multiple All-Stars since 2013 when it was Kobe and Dwight Howard. It's an all-LA front line. The Clippers' Kawhi Leonard.
I go that
4th All-Star selection in his 9th season. He's averaging 27 a night, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's 4th in steals. 14 games of at least 30 with a high of 43 for the 31 and 14 Clippers. In the backcourt, Luka Doncic. Luka! In his 2nd year, he's a first-time All-Star.
Wow.
29 points a game, 10 rebounds,
Oh my goodness.
9 assists,
10 rebounds a
12
game.
triple-doubles,
Wow.
including 2 40-point triple-doubles. And
Harden.
James Harden joins him as a starter out of the Western
What Curry
Conference.
do?
8th straight selection. This will be his 6th start. 37 points a game to lead the league. 6 rebounds, 7
That's
assists,
ridiculous.
which is number 9. 29 games of at least 30 points in the 42 he's played. 16 games of at least 40.
Well, he's averaging 37.
Okay.
I would expect that.
Well,
Okay. Okay. Let's get into the East.
We've got the Lakers and the Nets, followed by the Mavs and the Blazers. But before we get to our doubleheader, we've got an hour-long TNT NBA tip-off
Let's get
presented
it,
by
TNT.
Auto Trader, during which
Don't copyright
we will
me,
announce the captains
even though I'm
and
not
the
making
starters
money yet.
for the All-Star Game in Chicago.
So-
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet, Charles. This is a
Long as
big
there ain't
night,
no
man.
strikes.
big night for the NBA. It's an awesome honor to be elected to the All-Star team, and especially if you're a starter.
Before we announce the starters, a
Especially if
brief
you're a starter.
explanation of how they were selected. The ballots you, the fans, cast count 50%. The players vote, 25%. And a media panel, 25%. When all those votes are tabulated and calculated, the players are ranked on where they finished on those ballots. For instance, there was an Eastern Conference starter who the fans had 2nd, the players had 3rd, and the media had 4th. His total score good enough to earn him a starting spot. Another was 2nd by the fans, but 6th by the players and the media, and he missed out. Now that we're all on the same page, I hope, here's the way it turned out in the Eastern Conference as they head to Chicago in
Let's see who we got.
2020. And the captain,
course.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 5,900,000 votes.
Could have been 10 million.
30 points per game, 13 rebounds a night, shooting 55%. His 4th straight All-Star appearance in his 7th season, 20 games of 30 and 10, and 23 games of at least 30 points. How about a first?
Siakam.
Pascal Siakam
Oh,
of
okay.
the Toronto Raptors. His first All-Star
Spicy
selection in
pick.
his 4th season. Averaging 24 points a game. That's number 15 in the league. 8 rebounds, 4 assists. 10 30-point games. In the previous 3 years, he had a total of 5 of those.
I'm
Joel
surprised.
Embiid of the Sixers, his 3rd straight selection. 23 points a game, 12 rebounds. He's out right now after the left hand surgery, but 24 double-doubles in the 31 games he has played, the most consecutive starts for a Sixer at the All-Star game since Allen Iverson had 7. In the backcourt, how about
Kemba.
Kemba Walker?
Kemba!
4th straight selection in his 9th season for the Celtics, who are 29 and 14 and number 4 in the East. He's averaging 22 points a game. That's number 19. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and has had 8 games with at least 30. Want another first-timer?
Yes.
How about
Trey
Trae
Young.
Young of the Atlanta Hawks?
Ooh!
Sure, the worst record in
my
the
God,
Eastern
you see that
Conference at
Euro?
11 and 34, but this guy's numbers eye-popping.
Ooh.
29 points a game, number 3 in the league. 9 assists a night, that's number 4. He's the first Hawk voted a starter since Dikembe Mutombo in 2002.
My mind. Let me stop. Now let's see the reserves. I saw the thumbnail. Looked like I saw Jason Tatum, but I'm not gonna look again. I bet I see a Ben Simmons, but I heard there was no Ben Simmons. So 3. I'm at.
After as emotional a night of television as any of us have been a part of Tuesday at Staples Center, this night finds us back inside Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley. Just want to thank again those who were part of that broadcast the other night, Jerry West and
Rick Fox,
Rick
Derek
Fox,
Fisher,
Derek Fisher,
Dwayne Wade,
Candace
I can
Parker,
feel the,
Reggie Miller.
The difference in energy.
Steve Nash,
with
all their
this one.
perspectives, very
Yeah,
valuable.
yeah, this was-
And we go back to work trying to
Rest in peace to all
kind of get back
everybody
to
in that-
normal. We
that
bring you the
helicopter
Warriors and
tragedy.
Celtics, then the Jazz and the Nuggets.
Everyone involved.
And this hour-long pregame show featuring the announcement of the All-Star reserves. Now, we announced the starters a week ago, those who came out on top in balloting by fans, players, and media. Now, filling out the remaining 7 spots
Yes,
is the
these
duty of the
reserves.
NBA's coaches, voting on players in their own conference, selecting 2 backcourt, 3 front court, and 2 wild cards. We've assembled these reserves in no particular order, and we start with the reserves in the East.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler,
Oh, Jimmy
deserved.
Butler.
5th All-Star selection in his 9th season. 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, which is a career high, and 3 triple-doubles. 32 and 15, the Miami Heat record. They are number 3 in the East. Ben Simmons of the Sixers, who are 31 and
Glad
17
Ben made
and
it.
number 6 in the East. 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, which is
my
number 5.
God.
He's number 1 in steals and has 4 triple-doubles on the year. The Milwaukee Bucks have the best record at 41 and 6.
Chris Middleton
and they
made
have
it
Chris
again.
Middleton as a reserve. His 2nd All-Star selection in his 8th season.
That boy just scored
20 points
51
a
on
game
him.
as a career high, 6 rebounds,
A
4
few nights
assists.
ago.
A career high 50% shooting, could join the 50-40-90 club. Jason
Jason
Tatum of
Tatum,
the
yeah, I saw
Boston
him.
Celtics is an All-Star for the first time in 2020 in
Damn,
his 3rd
PG.
season. 22 points a game is number 20. 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Had 6 games of at least 30 after having won in his first 2
That thing
seasons
low on him.
in the NBA. Won another first-timer. How about
Sabonis.
Sabonis?
Yes.
The Pacers, 31 and 17, number 5.
I
in the
haven't been
East.
following the
8 points a
Pacers like
game,
that.
13
Like that.
rebounds,
Hey.
5 assists. Only he and Giannis average at least 18 points and 12 rebounds. Kyle Lowry of the Toronto Raptors, who are 33 and 14 and number 2 in the East. His 6th straight selection after no All-Star appearances in his first 8 seasons. 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists is number 8. 4 games of 30, had 1 last
cool with
season.
that.
And finally,
Bam.
Bam Adebayo
Oh, Chuck.
of Miami Heat. First-time All-Star in his 3rd season.
well deserved.
16
glad he
points a
got
game,
it.
10 rebounds, which is number 8.
Hey.
59% shooter, 3 triple-doubles, 27 double-doubles, 11 20-point games after having 1 in his first 2 seasons. And so there are.
Oh, it's raining outside. Who got snubbed and who didn't? Oh, I looked. I saw Rudy. Rudy finally made it. I know he was crying last year. Once again, 2-1.
What the Western Conference
I know
Reserve
my
is.
hat
Oh, I
dusty,
can't wait
man.
to see
Let's
that.
start with Russell Westbrook.
Indeed.
9th
Russ got
All-Star
it.
selection, 6th straight. 26 points a game is number 10. 7 assists is number 10. 8 triple-doubles is 4th. 13 games of 30, 8 of those in January.
Getting better and better, honestly, as he get in the Rocket.
The dude won MVP, fool.
No, as a
How about Damian Lillard of Portland?
Well,
5th
MVP
All-Star
fool.
appearance and 3rd straight.
This guy is on
4th
fire
in
right
scoring
now.
at 29. He's number 6 in assists with 8. Multiple 60-point games. He joins Wilt, Kobe, Harden, Jordan, and Elgin Baylor with multiple 60-point
Wow,
games.
that's
Oh,
amazing.
Donovan.
Donovan
Yes.
Mitchell is an all-star for the first time.
Yes.
His 3rd season.
Right.
Utah 32 and 15. He's got 25 points a game. That's number 13. 14
I like
games
Donovan
of at least
Mitchell.
30
That's
with
one
a
of my
high
guys.
of 46. Another first
I'm
time
glad
is his
Rudy made
teammate
it,
Rudy
man.
Gobert.
Well deserved.
Yes.
It's his 7th season, and he's an all-star now. 16 points a game, 2nd in rebounds with 15, 5th in
that.
blocks, number 1 at 69% field goal percentage.
Flex on him, man.
24 games of at least 15
Jokic.
rebounds.
Surprise.
You can tell I ain't been in the
Nikola
gym as
Jokic,
much. Muscles
second
ain't as
straight
big as
appearance.
last time.
20
I'm back
points a
into the
game,
bar,
10
though.
rebounds,
Well
and
deserved.
6 assists with 9 triple-doubles, number 3 behind Luka and LeBron. He's had
Fade.
3 game winners this season, averaging 24, 11, and 6 this month.
Chris
Chris
Paul?
Paul,
There it is.
for the 10th time, the first time since 2016.
Wow.
17 points a game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, which is number 15. Shooting 48%.
That's
That's
amazing.
high for the last 5 seasons.
Comeback season.
And better than a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. And finally, it's
Beyond.
Brandon Ingram who rounds it out.
Let's go.
First-timer in his 4th season, having a career year.
That's hometown
25
pride,
points a
bro.
game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He's had 9 games of at least 30.
Beyond.
Had 4 of those in his first 3 seasons. Then had his first 2 40-point
I gotta go
games
tell
of his career,
Lionel,
including
'cause
49 against
The
the
Essence
Jazz.
family.
So there they are, the reserves.
I'll let y'all hear me go on. Hold on. Oh, Devin Booker didn't make it. I'm looking at King of the Fourth Quarter Stung. Hey, Lionel, you know Brandon Ingram, my all-star this season, right? Hey!